Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors taking on the East All-Stars. It's stolen by Leonard. Three-pointer, Beal. Rebounded by Cousins. For three, Durant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Outside for Irving. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. And here's Tatum. There's the three. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Durant. The shot that time not on target. And the East All-Stars go the other way now. Cousins with the steal. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. Rebounded by Cousins.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's stolen by Leonard. Outside for Irving. Outside Tatum. Here's the three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Tatum doing a nice job recognizing when to let it fly and when not to. A very capable threat from outside the arc.
Thompson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Now here's Beal. Screen by Embiid. To the middle. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Count it. Good. Durant's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Leonard for 3. Anthony grabs the board. Shoots over Harden. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Anthony's pull-up shot is lethal, guys. Exceptional at shooting while in rhythm.
Here's Harden. Out to Beal. Off target from three-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Boy, when Durant's on the attack, so quick and explosive, puts the defense in a bind.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Drops in the 3.
Tell you what, Cousins knows he's got the green light to take these quick catch-and-shoot shots, and he's confident in doing so.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme. That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually gonna make those.
Out to Leonard. This one for 3. East All-Stars get it back. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's DeRozan. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Williamson misses. And Cousins throws it down.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Three-pointer Embiid. Drills it from deep. Embiid's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Inside. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Mitchell. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on to DeMarcus Cousins. Now DeRozan. To the inside. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
At 6'10", George is really capable of dominating inside. I mean, defensively, you need to try to push him out of his comfort zone, get him out of that lane area.
Now here's Williamson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Durant. And he's going for the oop here.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Harden. Pass to Williamson. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Shots blocked.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Now here's George. Knocked loose.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The East All-Stars trailing. Embiid with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Harden. Here's Embiid. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Up in time. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what stands out to you from the East All-Stars in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Durant for 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. And Mitchell with the slam.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Out of bounds, it'll be East All-Stars ball. The East All-Stars leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Durant with a steal. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Boy, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul him.
Cousins with the steal. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly. Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Anthony. And he can't get that one. And the East All-Stars go the other way now. And they get it back. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, DeRozan. The three-pointer off the mark. And so here are the East All-Stars. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Now here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The kick to Durant. Back to DeRozan. With the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Pass to Embiid. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Durant. Three-pointer Anthony. Counted. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. Anthony grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Knocked away. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And Durant with the block. And George launches it from deep. The drive by Irving. And they take the lead.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Irving with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Tatum. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That one misses for Tatum.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
Here's Irving. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
The drive by Irving. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
It's not a problem at all for Tatum to punch it down. Length and athleticism makes the flush an easy shot.
Some room here for George. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. George has gotten 4 this quarter. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. That's his second personal foul. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Irving is doubled. Leonard outside. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Now here's Irving.
Hey, right here.
A minute 15 left in the first half of this game. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
Right side Tatum.
What you say?
Oh, my goodness.
Come on now. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Left side Irving. Out to Thompson. Levine with a steal.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your East All-Stars, Zach Levine. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Now here's Durant. Offensive board. But they get it back.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Here's Irving. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Vucevic gets the bucket.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player. And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Vucevic. The kick to Tatum. Just 3 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Boy, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
And that one's good by Durant.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Levine. Fires top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Out to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Thompson's got 6 points.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Levine, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out of bounds, it'll be East All-Stars ball. So both teams making some changes here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harden with it. Tatum inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Anthony misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Leonard. No good from outside. Anthony outside. On the wing, Durant. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Throws it up high. And finished off by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Outside Butler. Takes it inside. Here's Cousins. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Oh,
I mean, just
some.
hard on that one, B.A.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum from long range. Durant pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
A really gifted athlete. You can tell Butler loves getting up to throw these dunks down.
The East All-Stars leading. Harden misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Out to the right wing. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the dunk by Leonard.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
The 3, Durant. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
There you go, man.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Harden. And that one drops for him. Harden's got his first 2 points.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Embiid.
Tell you what, the offensive game of Embiid, ridiculous. He can score in so many ways.
And here's Butler outside. Nails it from 3. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Leonard. Cousins with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. It's George on the wing. Here's Cousins. Outside Durant. Back to Cousins. For the lead. He's off on that one. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Butler. Levine with a steal. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Harden. Now a timeout called by the East All-Stars.
Start it.
Off the inbound pass. And Vucevic slams it in.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
High post, Cousins. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. Cousins can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Left side, Harden. Here's Levine for three. Pure from three-point range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Drains the triple.
And, you know, the improvement is evident. Butler, wanting to improve how dangerous he can be from outside, went to work, and he's making it happen.
Here's Levine for three.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
They double-team Tatum. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Inside to the left side wing. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's Butler with the jam.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Green for three. Buries it from three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Double team on Leonard. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. That's good from Harden.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
Outside Irving. Pass to Embiid. Leonard with the ball. It's deflected.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
From deep. And Thompson gets the 3. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Leonard attacking. Outside for Irving. No good with the triple. Outside Durant. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Driving in. Tatum from long range. Here's Mitchell. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
Double team on Mitchell. And Durant with the block. Thompson fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown?
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Thompson with a screen. Anthony outside. And there's the drive. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Here's Irving.
I got him. No, Mitchell.
To the left wing. Embiid from outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Embiid's got 21.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Cousins. Goes back up. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Tatum. Irving with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Left side Mitchell. The kick to Tatum. Launches a 3. And connects from downtown.
Boy, you know he's feeling it when he's taking these kinds of shots, guys. Tatum, very confident with his stroke.
Out to Thompson. Shot to stop the run. No good there. And the East All-Stars go the other way now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. And they doubled up Irving. Outside Tatum. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Out to Leonard. The 3 ball. And the three-pointer goes.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so the East All-Stars take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. We're nearing the end of the season, and that means it's time for the highly anticipated Top Play of the Year vote.
Yes, all season long you've been submitting your plays and voting on your favorites, but now it comes down to these four. We've taken each seasonal winner throughout the year, fall, winter, spring, and summer, and you get to vote on which one is the absolute best.
So get ready to vote.
Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Pass to Lowry. And a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play, Doris.
Well, what you value is the ball skills, right? The ability to make plays, to play with pace. High skill level out there on the game tonight. This will be won or lost on the perimeter.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And he lobs it up top. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Shots blocked. Outside Anunoby. And here's Lowry. To the wing on the left. Boucher with it. Nurkic picks him up. Boucher, no good. Shot's good by McCollum.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
For 3, Lowry. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, there is absolutely no doubt that Kyle Lowry can shoot with range. He can make you pay from out there.
Boy, just watching Lillard play, you feel like he can take over at any moment, Grant. A few shots fall for him, then all of a sudden he's going for 50.
50, maybe 60. I mean, Lillard has that killer mentality. When he feels his shot is on or he can't be guarded, he throws it into a whole nother gear. It's part of what makes him one of the best closers in the league.
Lillard into the lane. Counted from distance.
Covington has put such time and work into that perimeter game. Now the confidence he shoots it with knocks that down. That's beautiful.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Boucher. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul of the game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
That puts him in the lead.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Boucher on the screen. Pass to Siakam. Over Covington. And again, no good by Toronto. To the inside. Nurkic. And he lays it up and in.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Basket's good. Lillard's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
It's stolen by Nurkic. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his 2nd foul, and he can't afford to pick up a 3rd.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, you think about Kyle Lowry and the trajectory of his career. I think it's hard to remember. Coming out of Villanova, those first few seasons, he was not getting a ton of minutes. gets more of an opportunity with Houston, and then ultimately ends up in Toronto and becomes one of the driving forces in the most successful eras of the organization.
You know, Doris, with Lowry, he's one of the most respected guards in the NBA.
This young guy carves his way into a 6-time All-Star, more importantly, NBA champion. He put in the work, he puts in the competitive spirit, and this guy just plays smart, winning basketball.
First one falls for him.
Well, Robert Covington, an example of what the G League is all about. Undrafted back in 2013, but in 2014 goes for Rookie of the Year in the G League, and it wasn't long before he became an NBA starter.
Here's Birch. No good on the triple. Out to Powell. Lets the three fly. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Toronto trailing. To the paint. Powell with a steal. McCollum on the left side. Down low. Kanter's shot is good.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Takes a 13-footer. Siakam with it. Guarded by Covington. And Siakam, here we go. Oh, great D that time from Powell.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Back to Covington.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat. And there's a lot to admire about how Pascal Siakam attacks defenders. I mean, he's so shifty outside, and he absorbs contact so well when he gets to the rim. He's stronger than you'd think from looking at his frame.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. And the shot's good. Lillard's got 7 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
For 3, Lowry.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
To the left wing. On target from range. He's got 6.
I'll tell you, the three-point shooting looking better and better. The hard work of Pascal Siakam paying off.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Damian Lillard picks one up. That's good from Siakam.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Now here's Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. McCollum with a steal. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. There's 14 seconds left in the first.
Carmelo Anthony. That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Gary Trent Jr.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen. Stolen! Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Trailblazers out in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Anthony. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. Aaron Baines picks one up.
Well, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
And you obviously talk to a lot of players, Grant. Who do you just love to interview?
Well, B.A., there's some great players in this league and great personalities in this league as well. And I just love how diverse and players from all over the world have come into the NBA and are a part of this family. But my favorite of all time in the current league would probably be Draymond Green. Draymond Green is, first of all, he's funny, he's engaging, he's smart, he's transparent, so honest. And, of course, him growing up in Saginaw, Michigan, his favorite player was myself, Grant Hill, when he was a kid. So, but Draymond Green is one of my favorites to interview and just one of the great players and great guys in this league.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Raptors have one of the most loyal followings, none more so than superfan Nav Bhatia, who's barely missed a home game since the beginning. Last year, he was the first fan in NBA history to receive an authentic championship ring. Not only that, he was honored by the Basketball Hall of Fame in their new Superfan Gallery. Guys, pretty sweet.
No question. Allie, thanks. Pass to Kenner. And Kenner with the slam.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass. Boy, Pascal Siakam gives you absolutely everything you want from the mob.
Oh my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home!
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Out to Covington. Back to Lillard. Pass to Kenner. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Covington. Oh, Siakam with the block.
I'll tell you, Siakam has the ability to intimidate offensive players. How about that one? Send it back.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet right side.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And so here's Portland. They held a 12-point lead earlier. McCollum on the wing. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Trent. Nails it from 3. Trent's got 8.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Trent. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Damian Lillard picks one up. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Portland leading. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to McCollum. Out left to the wing. Inside. And stolen by Boucher. Siakam the screen. Now here's Lowry. Here's Siakam. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Anthony. And stolen by Boucher. Count the basket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Giles. Now here's Kanter. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Kanter with the slam.
Well, Kanter just has an ability to score on the interior. That's his special skill.
Lowry, a good look. And Giles pulls it down.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Drops in the 3. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Boucher, no good.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Lillard outside. Out to McCollum. 3 on the clock. And there's a 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for Portland. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Van Vliet misses. Here's Collins. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Lowry. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, nice finish from that point. Kyle Lowry's got a ton of ways to score once he gets into that painted area.
Come to me.
To the inside. Right side Jones. And he buries his first look.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Lowry outside. To the left side wing. Here's Boucher. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Boucher's got 5.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
Boucher. Nurkic with some nice D. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 51 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Misses the layup. Here's Trent. Lowry outside. Pass to Siakam. The shot comes out. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First free throw is good.
Anthony Simons at the line for 2.
Good on both. 23 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Lowry. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
McCollum outside. Oh, drains the 19-footer. McCollum's got his 2nd basket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Lillard with the ball. He's got 15. Anthony, left side. Here's Collins. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. McCollum with a steal. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Collins. Takes the 3. Portland again missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
And Grant, restrictions on physical play can make it harder to defend guys nowadays. All right, tell our viewers some of the reasons why that's the case.
Well, B.A., first of all, I think you have to go back to the 90s when the game was incredibly physical and the scoring was definitely down. The NBA made some rule changes in the early 2000s. They took the physicality away from the game, which gave the advantage to the offensive player. Now, you couple that with, as the game has grown, the skill level of the modern basketball player is through the roof. So now it is incredibly difficult on defense to try to guard some of the best players in the world if you can't use your body and be physical.
For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Trent. Over to the left wing. Lowry outside. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. To the wing on the left. Back to Lillard. The 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto trailing. To the wing, right side. Boucher. Offensive board. And it's all tied up. Boucher's got 8 points.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Lillard into the lane. Here's McCollum. Pass to Lillard.
Yo, watch him.
Canner sets a screen. Second chance shot. Oh, good D by Boucher. Now the Raptors with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Well, throughout his career, Kyle Lowry has been fantastic on defense, as tenacious as a defender as they come, Grant.
B.A., one of my favorite players in the league. I mean, of course, Lowry's small, but has a low center of gravity. Bigger guards can't move him, and he can stay with all the smaller guards, too. Lowry's elite when it comes to taking charges.
Siakam in the post. Pass to Boucher. Here's Van Vliet. Just 4 to shoot. No good from outside. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's Toronto's ball. Boucher outside. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Boucher's got 6 in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Lillard. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow.
For 3, Lowry. For 3, Siakam, no good. Portland trailing here. To the paint. Canner. And Canner with the slam.
Well, the 7-footer showing how easy it can be. Enes Kanter, aggressive.
Lowry with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. It's Siakam with the drive. Pass to Boucher. Good. Lowry's got 15.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
McCollum outside. Wide open. Can't get it to drop. So the Raptors will take it the other way. It's Lowry with a drive. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Some guys just have a knack to get to the cup. Kyle Lowry's all about being aggressive and assertive.
Pass to Lillard. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance. The Raptors with a lead. Lowry with it. Guarded by Covington. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. On Robert Covington.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Well, Grant, when you joined Orlando, there was a very real possibility of forming a super team. Do you ever wonder what might have been?
Oh, B.A., I wonder all the time. You had a great young player in Tracy McGrady emerging into a star. And if I could have just stayed healthy at a time in the Eastern Conference when it was really wide open, I think all the time what could have been, but unfortunately it never happened because of that persistent ankle injury.
Lowry outside. Boucher outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Pass to Canner. And Canner with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Pass to Canner. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And he makes a first.
What's remarkable here is Fred VanVleet has evolved into such an excellent floor general. This guy has done a tremendous job becoming a legitimate threat as a shooter, a legitimate threat as a passer, and we know unequivocally he is unafraid on the game's biggest stage.
There's a screen by Nurkic. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Lowry outside to the paint. Here's Boucher out to the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
3-pointer Anthony.
Now he plays with a lot of heart on the defensive end. Rodney Hood really using his length to disrupt the rhythm of the offensive.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Trailblazers up by 1. And we'll return shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Back to Anthony. 3-pointer. Drills it from deep.
his three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game. Van Vliet right side. Anthony on the double. Covington with it. Siakam covering.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right, it doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
And here's Lowry. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Anthony slams it in.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Pass to Siakam. Now Hood. From downtown. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Hood's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Covington. The three is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And so here's Portland. They held a 12-point lead earlier. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's McCollum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Boucher.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
That one misses.
You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Lillard outside. Pass to Covington. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart, can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his fifth foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Hood.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Stolen by Siakam. Hood on the wing. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Not only is Pascal Siakam elevating his offensive game, he's elevating his efficiency. He is working right now.
But they recover it. McCollum draws the double. Stolen by Siakam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 12 points here in the second half.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Got a piece of it. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Hood. Jones. Portland, no good that time either. Siakam left side. Lowry into the lane. Boucher outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. There's McCollum with the three. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Van Vliet right side to the middle. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Kanter. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Raptors with a lead. And stolen by Anthony. Lillard outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 22 points.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Pass to Hood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Jones grabs the board. Lillard outside. Kanter sets a screen. Lillard with the ball. And it's Boucher picking him up. And Anthony hits from deep.
Timeout.
Now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
Start it.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
.110 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Lowry. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Well, small frame, but big heart. How about Kyle Lowry's toughness on the finish through contact?
Pass to Covington. Lillard outside. Nice move. Oh, good D by Boucher. And stolen by Anthony. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Pass to Van Vliet. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Here's Boucher. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
That's tipped. From outside the arc. Now Lowry. Here's Boucher. Offline. So it's Toronto picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, It's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Boston Celtics. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to Denver. Jokic the screen. Up top, Porter. Here he goes to the inside. Shot clock at 5. Tatum with a steal. Here's Brown. Blocked! Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. The Celtics making a switch here. The drive by Walker. Right side, Williams. Tatum from long range. Fires in the triple. And some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight should be a different story.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. And, you know, really good teams always are going to rely quite a bit on their reserves, and they do it early and often and in a lot of different ways. I mean, you look at both of these benches, and I tell you what, they've got firepower on both sides of the basketball in this one.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And it's Jokic missing.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Brown can't hit.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Walker. Outside, Brown. Jacks up a 3. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Gordon, right side. Walker with a steal. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Murray up top. Got a piece of it. Pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Smart. Walker for 3. Right wing. Fires from deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
They just continue to struggle. Turnovers have been a big issue.
Yeah, 5 already, and they've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game.
Martin left side. Outside Murray. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
You know, Jokic, with his passing and rebounding ability, really can impact the game without scoring a point, but he can fill it up too, so he's got the full package.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
When you let Jokic get comfortable, it's a wrap. It's all over. He's a skilled scorer on the interior.
Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 5. And Clark, Nikola Jokic with the great touch in the post and on the perimeter.
You know, consistently, B.A., he's one of the top mid-range marksmen in the league, and that includes everybody, not just big guys. He can shoot with the best of them, and he can knock it down from the three-point line, too, but all 3 levels, he's efficient and effective at.
Takes the 3. Rebound Boston.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Brown. Tatum slams it in.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
With the step back. Pass to Williams. Kick out to Brown. 4 on the clock. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Got it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Gordon on the wing. It's tipped. Brown with it. Now Porter defending. Walker for 3. They get the rebound. Tatum from long range. The shot no good. And it's the Nuggets ball. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Porter. Over Fournier. Porter gets the bucket.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Back to Tatum. Williams with it. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. And the free throw, no good. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Inside. They kick it out to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter's shot is off. And Boston has possession. 16-point lead. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Murray's shot is good.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And here are the Celtics.
Side out.
They led by as many as 18. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Walker. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Count that bucket. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. I mean, he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Hield outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The drive by Bagley. And he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Fox. And McDaniels with the block. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there, would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Fox. Now, here's Halliburton. In the corner, Holmes with it. That shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Now here's Hield. Down low. Fox. To the paint. Here's Holmes. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game here. Holmes, no good on the free throw.
And in the NBA, Richaun Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. The kick out to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good from Beasley.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss. Oh, no doubt.
Goodness.
Well, Bagley can really get up with that length. That's a nice throwdown.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Left side, Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Over to the wing. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Towns is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Second team foul.
Here's Beasley. Shot clock at 5. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 4-point game. Pass to Halliburton. Healed from outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Russell from long range. They get the rebound. He shoots again. Misses the layup. Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by Edwards. And the Timberwolves with possession. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Here's McDaniels. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, the defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Here's Fox. And there's the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. We talked about the snowball effect that De'Aaron Fox can have on his team. Coach told me when he gets a few easy ones, everyone else follows suit. We need to get back in transition and take away layup chances from him. And that won't be easy, given the elite speed that Fox possesses. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fox. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, pass to Halliburton.
Get it!
Timberwolves trail by 3. Over to the left wing. And here's Towns. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Taken away. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A pass to Fox. Holmes can't get it to go in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And that one is good.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep.
You got it. Come on.
It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. In the corner, it's Healed. His three-pointer's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
Back to Fox. He takes it in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
To the middle. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. To the inside, Fox.
He just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Outside, Towns. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
6 on the shot clock. Halliburton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Hield outside. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Pass to Whiteside. Makes it off the glass.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Got a piece of it. Fox with the steal. Into the lane. Shot by Hield, nobody around. The kick out to Fox. Harkless on the wing. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Okogie misses. The Kings trail by 5. Outside, Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Harkless. Now, here's Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night, he seems to prove it.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Edwards. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Here's Okogie. Shot clock at 6. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's his 1st foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Pass to Culver. Here's Russell. Now here's Edwards.
Fox causes some problems defensively here. They're using his instincts on that play.
And it's Towns penetrating. Count the basket. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Inside. Whiteside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Get out your wedge. Chip shot there from Whiteside, and that's a reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
Here's Edwards. That's tipped. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 1:47 left in the 2nd quarter. Fox goes in, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 12 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Fox. Takes it inside.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Outside, Russell. To the inside. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Steps back. Here's Fox. Pass to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Back to Fox. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw off from Fox.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's Edwards. The shot off that time. Good D by Hield. Pass to Bagley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
For Sacramento, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's Russell.
Well, that's the height and the reach of Bagley coming together nicely on the defensive end.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Sacramento as they end the 2nd quarter with a 13-4 run. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Over in the corner, Edwards. Bagley with the ball. He has 5. Fox with it. Now,
come on.
Wow.
And how much fun right now is De'Aaron Fox having on the floor? All smiles.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Now here's Towns. He's covered by Whiteside. 5 to shoot. Towns the screen. Russell from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 5.
Well, no hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
Here's Bagley. Minnesota with the rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Russell with the bucket.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
Oh, as a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for you. David, thank you for that one. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Halliburton, that's good.
Great setup there by their setup man and De'Aaron Fox.
Also looking it over. Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
Here's Towns. Pass to Okogie. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Bagley with a wide-open look.
Come on.
That 3 off the mark. Here's McDaniels. Bagley with the block.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts and...
Oh, the power on that shooting!
Unreal.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
To the right side. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. And D'Angelo Russell with the 3. Russell's got 10 points.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
Here's Halliburton. Edwards defending. Hield attacking. Basket counts. Hield's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
Back to Russell. To the wing on the left. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from three.
Outside, Towns. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the wing right side. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. .127 left in the third quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Up top, Russell. He's got 10. Offensive rebound.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Here's Okogie. Here he goes. Just 4 to shoot. Fades away. And he overshot that one, missing. And so here's Sacramento. Fox goes in. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Towns. Here's McDaniels. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the free throw, no good. Fox with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Hield off the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Over in the corner, Harkless. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Minnesota on top. They're up by 1. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Kings trailing. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Hield outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 2.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Towns, the screen.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
The 3. Rebound by the Kings. 3-pointer, Hield. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the Kings making a change here.
Substitution for Kings. Hassan Whiteside.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Okogie. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Russell in complete control that time. To score off of that drive, that's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Hield outside. Pass to Whiteside. Good chance here for Hield. And the Kings check on 2 more.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Russell. Picked off in midair. Fox goes in. Hield from outside. Another 3 for Sacramento. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Whiteside. Outside, Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Hield. Again, Sacramento.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
And that one's good. Russell. Russell's got 12 points here in the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the middle. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Now Fox. With the drive. Oh, Whiteside in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The drive by Russell.
Well, he's starting to get into the flow now and the rhythm. This is a dominant offensive performance from D'Lo.
He's off on the first.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Got a piece of it. Here's Halliburton. Here's Bagley. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Hey, yo, get on Russell.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Back to Russell. The kick out to Towns. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
Pass to Edwards. And here's Russell. Out to the right wing. Here is Edwards. And no good. Good D by Heel. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Halliburton. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down?
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Heel. Here's Sacramento. Here's Halliburton. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
It's impressive how far Towns has come. Already a standout back when he was a Rookie of the Year. He's never stopped working on his game.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Fox going inside.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Kings.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Healed outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the talent level that D'Angelo Russell has. Now it's about planting his seeds so that the roots grow with an organization.
And here is Hield. It's rebounded by Towns. Okogie for 3. Gets it to fall.
Love to see this from Russell, as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel
Your top plays have kept us in awe all this year. Now it comes down to this, the top plays of the year and a $1 million.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Ball outside. Here's Hayward.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's White. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Having played the first 4 years of his career in Boston, last year was a bit different for Rozier. I mean, it was a new environment. He got more minutes, obviously, and statistically, I thought he shined.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Rozier outside with the drive. Pass the ball. Now Hayward. Murray knocks it loose.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Last season, Clark, Rozier looked much more comfortable in his role. Raised his shooting percentages across the board.
Yeah, you know, B.A., I think he just had a tough time backing up Kyrie Irving in Boston. It didn't seem to bring out the best in Rozier. He had to look over his shoulder every time he missed a shot. Maybe he didn't have to, but he felt like he did. And mistakes weren't given as much latitude. But in Charlotte, I think he has much more rope, much more freedom. And as a result, he's been more productive.
There's Ball with a three. No good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Outside Walker. On the wing, DeRozan. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And, you know, with Trey Lyles, he's a player, I think, who knows what he's about. He's comfortable in his own skin, so to speak. All the man wants to do is eat glass. Rebound, rebound, rebound. It's his strength, and that's what keeps him in the rotation.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Walker with a steal. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
And that one's good. Clark with Lyles. He's upped his activity and motivation since focusing on rebounding.
I like that, B.A. A young man recognizing how he can be most effective and help his team, zeroed in on the aspect of rebounding, and that energizes him and helps his team too. I mean, I love seeing that kind of recognition from Lyles.
Now here's Ball. Driving to the basket. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he lobs it up top. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see light, which I like.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Boy, you throw it his way, and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
And Ball gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Murray from outside. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Walker attacking. And the jam by Walker.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Washington outside. Here's Johnson. On the wing, DeRozan. Hayward with a steal. And he lobs it up. And Washington powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. Hayward with a steal.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. A minute 39 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Hayward on the wing. From outside the arc. The rebound by Murray.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Washington right side. Back to ball. Takes a three. But they get it back. To the right side. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Washington. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Rozier.
Hey, you got ball, you got ball.
And here's Washington. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Walker. Hayward with the block. And he's able to get it back. Second chance effort. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Hayward. Charlotte trailing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Off with the layup.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
It's Hayward on the wing. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hayward's got 7 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys. Hey, and you know, in this current era of NBA three-point shooting, point guards are deadly shooters, most of them anyway. Murray actually goes the other route. He takes threes sparingly, but he gives you size and strength and craftiness at the one spot.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are going young. Coach James Borrego said, quote, "The way we're building this is to compete. It's important for our guys to understand that it starts on the defensive end for us. We are turning the corner. I think a lot of it has to do with the length and athleticism we have on the floor." Brian?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Thanks, Allie. You know, the Canadian Murray, he's a good playmaker who gives you defense and rebounding, Clark.
Yeah, and you know, the injury set him back a bit, B.A., but Murray has a really high ceiling. He's extremely patient when looking for a shot, never really forces anything. I think it'll be interesting to see how he's deployed in the future.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
And here are the Spurs now. It's been 10 straight unanswered. The drive by Murray. And the dunk by DeRozan.
It's good. The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
The Hornets making a switch here. That's good from DeRozan. Well, Grant, you stayed all 4 years in college. That's a rarity now. What were some of the pros and cons of that choice?
You know, that was a great decision for me, all 4 years in college playing at Duke. But nowadays, you're almost penalized at times for staying in school for so long. And players today want to get into the league, get some of the best training from coaches, instruction. For me, it was great, but the landscape has changed. The modern game, it is younger. Players are more developed, more skilled. It is sort of the environment that we're in here now in the NBA.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
That's his third personal, the team's second.
It's understandable that DeRozan was hurt when the Raptors traded him. He used it, though, in a positive way to motivate himself to playing at a high level in San Antonio.
Hayward outside. To stop the drought. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Hayward's got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Double team on DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is something DeRozan does all too well. I mean, presses the issue, forces the issue, and then gets the defense to overcommit.
And the Hornets making a change here.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Oh, there's the alley. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
The Hornets making a switch here. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league. And the scoring line would be a lot different if they cut down on the mistakes.
Ugly basketball, plain and simple. In this quarter alone, they've given away 10 points off their miscues.
DeRozan outside. Driving in. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan still an elite scorer in this league and relentless in attacking the basket.
Up top Ball. 5 points in the game. Hayward with the block. They recover it. Hurdle with the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Switch.
Pass to Rozier. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. On the wing, DeRozan. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Offensive rebound to the inside. He got a piece of it.
You know, usually Zeller is a position defender, but when he's locked in, he can block some shots too.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
High expectations. Grant, a former top 5 pick, Cody Zeller has really become more of a valuable role player now.
You know, B.A., what's fascinating is that scouts saw him as a mobile big with a terrific jump shot. Now, he may have reached his ceiling on the earlier side of his career, but now, instead of being your first or second option on offense, he's a guy who prides himself on making all the hustle plays.
All right, Grant, looking around the league right now, is there anyone who stands out as being vastly underrated?
Wow, there are a few, but one player that I really like is Bam Adebayo. Now, we know he made the All-Star game last season, and rightfully so, but I think his impact on the floor defensively, his athleticism, his playmaking ability, and his ability to knock down the mid-range shot and finish at the rim is very, very underrated. I love this young man's game, and he has a bright future in front of him.
Makes everybody better, too.
Exactly.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
To the middle. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
And with DeJounte Murray, the injuries have really slowed his career development down, B.A. It's quite sad. I mean, that ACL tear was the big one. It really set him back quite a bit. But when you watch him, it's clear this young man has a bright future.
And he's good on the second.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
Hey, the slam by Hayward.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there, all the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Deflects the pass. Walker with a steal. It's deflected.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have...
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Spurs out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Murray. Can't get it to drop. And the Hornets going the other way now. Here's Hayward. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Not backing down from anyone. Hayward looking determined to score on the intense coverage.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Graham with it. Checked by Murray. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Rozier. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Rozier's got 6 points.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
Back to Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Washington outside. Lets the three fly. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Here's Johnson. No good on the three. Here's Charlotte now. Down by 15.
That's his first personal foul.
Ball outside. Washington outside. Gets the three ball to go.
Boy, he's a stretch four now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Pass to Murray. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And it's the Hornets' ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
2 shots.
Well, Grant, when you joined Orlando, there was a very real possibility of forming a super team. Do you ever wonder what might have been?
Oh, B.A., I wonder all the time. You had a great young player in Tracy McGrady emerging into a star. And if I could have just stayed healthy at a time in the Eastern Conference when it was really wide open, I think all the time what could have been. But unfortunately, it never happened because of that persistent ankle injury. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Lyles. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Hayward. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Hayward's got 21 points in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Rozier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Ball. And he sinks the 11-footer. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. And the Hornets making a change here.
Hey, get Rudy.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Right side Murray. Murray can't get that one to fall.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Hayward with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Hayward's shot is off. San Antonio leading.
Rudy Gay has been around for a long time, and the veteran still gets it done. Doesn't have that incredible blow-you-away athleticism anymore, but he's adapted and changed his game to where he still can get it in the bucket.
Pass to Washington. Wide open. And another basket for Charlotte.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Down low. Rozier. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
You know, Clark, with Rudy Gay, he's had a great career, even after coming back from his Achilles injury.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. I mean, he's at the point now where Gay doesn't get starters minutes. He's not a starter and doesn't play heavy minutes, but he's still very effective. And, you know, there's value to having experience and knowing who you are and how you can help a team. And that's Rudy Gay at this stage of his career. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Elam ending is a new concept that the NBA has tried out. Down the stretch, you turn off the clock and you play to a target score, much like a pickup game at the park. Chris Paul was the one who actually suggested trying it out in last year's All-Star game, and it was a rousing success. So we'll see how far it goes.
Great idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Back to Hayward. 1:46 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Washington. Graham for 3. But they'll get another chance.
Come get it.
Rozier outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayward. Tipped! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Vassell. Hayward with a steal. And he's going for the lob!
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Here's Vassell, guarded by Hayward. It's stolen by Washington. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Good on both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Johnson. Back to Gay. Here's Johnson. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 6 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now Bridges. Throws it up high. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
But they recover it. Here's Washington. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Bridges. Hayward, right side. Washington with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
DeRozan with the ball.
Oh, 5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting your team.
And here's Graham. And there's the lob. Denied by DeRozan.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
DeRozan hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Rozier, left side. Unable to get that one. Walker with some nice D. San Antonio leading. Washington grabs the miss. Here's Rozier. Now Washington. Out to Hayward.
Hit me, I'm open.
Rebound San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Walker for three. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Timeout. Timeout.
Boy, for a player who can be a one-man offense, DeRozan's got plenty in his passing game skill set, too.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Washington with the ball. Now guarded by Gay. Back to Washington. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Washington's got 9 points now in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Monk. Here's Hayward. And a nice finish on the layup. Hayward's got 23 points.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Inside. DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Left side, Graham. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Murray. Gay outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Graham. Washington outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Monk. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Gay. Stolen by Bridges. The three is up. He's off on that one.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
He takes it in. Hayward outside. To the wing, right side. Pass to Graham. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Washington. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
Here's DeRozan. Knocked away. Hayward for 3. He drops it from range. Hayward's got 11 in the second half.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Pass to Hayward. That one doesn't drop. Walker with some nice D. DeRozan with the ball. Hayward picks him up. Back to DeRozan. Shot from 16. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Hayward. That free throw no good.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. And here are the Hornets now. It's a 14-point game. To the paint. Pass to Washington. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And here is DeRozan. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And it's the Hornets' ball. They trail by 14. Three-pointer. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Inside.
Oh, my. I mean, just
went
hard on that one, B.A. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
He's off on the second. Hayward for 3. Sinks the tray.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's DeRozan. Buried from 15 feet out. DeRozan's got 44.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 10.
You know, Rozier was originally drafted by the Celtics, had to back up Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving, but his time to lead has come, and he's answered the bell well.
From behind the arc. But he gets it back. Back to Rozier. Goes back up. The shot won't fall. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill,
EA Sports. It's in the game.
This round, I just want to see heavy punches. Let it go. Here we go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Good work with your hands. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You're starting to fall apart. Big punch. Yes, 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 yes. What a bruise. Let's go, baby, let's go. Don't stop now. 30 on the clock. That's the one. That's what I like to see. Good, clean, crisp punches.
Maybe if I had another chance, I would give another chance to you. Ooh. If I make another wish, I'll wish for a wish for you.
For you? Hey. 1, 2. E-Cad, you heard of these lads, the myth, how we made a grip, never wrote. Truly the Cadillac, I had to contract L's on a quick.
Stick 'em up, slick, talking no tricks.
It's the funniest shit. Finally the money up and print on the kid, and the planet hit skids. Living in a valley of flames, like I win. Skyline of flames and a bomb rock pick. You don't want to acknowledge the wrong.
All right, let's see what you got today. Speed and power. That's it. That's how you throw a combination. Awesome stuff. Here we go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. More, okay? More of that. Don't stop now, you got 30 seconds. Work! Kid, work! Work! Great job in there. You land volume like that, you're gonna chop everybody down.
Amazing, ain't it, how we made it and didn't fake it. Life's a disguise, the truth is butt naked. Used to be a time I see it and I say it. Now I understand that woke folk is playing. Ain't no revolution, it's televised and digitized. You've been hypnotized and Twitterized by silly guys. Due to the evening news, make sure you ill-advised. Got you celebrating the generators of genocide. Any good deed is palm punished and penalized. Rulers of the world that slice it up like a dinner pie. Race in a nation told you to identify. Take false pride and warfare incentivized. That me and my tribe, we on the ill vibe. We accept the role of the villains cause we've been villainized. Stomp to the dirt of the earth, we still will arrive. Terror don't let me alone as I solidify. Like the ill, with a license to kill. This is with an attitude of Beverly Hills. Heavy bill with a pocket full of treasures we build. Got a fly hot temper, find it hard to chill. I'm a lifetime liver. Me and Jamie Vershaw with a knife in the must. Bad tombstones read, they were nothing.
Please say that shit again, Mike.
Nothing with. What?
All right, I want to see you kill it today. Let's go in there and crush it. Beautiful combination. Keep it up, put the pressure on it. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Beautiful combination. I love it. Keep it up. Put the pressure on it. Don't stop now. You got 30 seconds. Great combo. Keep it up.